Now we are going to learn how to solve radical equation. So the first step is to aim that this radical expression will be isolated. Diba? Kailangan ito lang ang matira sa side na ito ng equation. So, pwede nating gawin dyan ay mag-add ng 2 sa both side ng equation. If we added 2 to both side of the equation, ito ay magiging negative 2 plus 2, it becomes 0 na. So, ang matitira na lang dito ay square root of x. And then it is equal to 10 plus 2, that is equal to 12. So, yun ang una nating target. Diba? May isolate natin sa side na ito yung radical expression. Next. Etong radical expression na yan ay i-transform naman natin sa rational exponent. So, magiging x raised to 1/2 then equal to 12. And then, from the laws of exponent, power rule, let us square both sides of the equation. Lagi natin tatandaan ang principle sa equation. Kung ano yung ginawa mo sa side na ito ng equation, yun din ang dapat mong gawin sa side na ito ng equation para wag ka magkamali. Halimbawa, we added 2 here, we must also add 2 dun sa kabila ng equal symbol, dito sa kabilang side ng equation. So, in-square natin ito, kailangan i-square din natin yung kabila. So, pag in-square natin yan by power rule, 1/2 times 2 is just equal to 1. So, pwede natin gawin yan, no? 2 divided by 2 is equal to 12 times 12 is equal to 144. Then, yung 2 divided by 2 na yan, di ba? It is just equal to 1, kaya x na lang. And then, your final answer is really 144. So, eto ngayon yung ating magiging value ng x. Okay? If you doubt your answer, maaari ka namang mag-checking using this equation. So, kung gagamitin mo yung equation na yan, etong value ng x na to, i-plug in mo lang doon. So, magiging 144. Then, minus 2 is equal to 10. Ayan na. Etong x, pinalitan na natin nung nakuha nating value, which is 144. We are checking. So, 144 is 12. Diba? The square root of 144 is 12. Then, minus 2 equals 10. Then, 12 minus 2 is equal to 10. And it is really equal to 10. Kaya naman, masasabi natin that the value of x that we got is or can satisfy the given equation. Okay? May satisfy niya because once na-check mo at nag-equal yan, so ibig sabihin tama yung value ng x na nakuha mo. Okay? So, dagdagan pa natin ang example. Dito sa ating additional example, as you can see, ang ating index ay 3. Index ng ating radical expression. Ayan, meron tayong 3. So, if we are going to transform that in rational exponent, magiging ganito ang itsura niya. 3 and then x plus 1 raised to 1/3. Then, it is equal to 2. Okay? Ang target natin is to eliminate the rational exponent. Kailangan mawala siya para ma-process natin yung ating pagsosolve ng radical equation. So, using the power of power rule from our laws of exponent, we can have exponent of 3 dun sa both quantity nung both side of the equation. So, of course, sabi ko nga, kung ano ang ginawa mo dito sa kabila, dapat gagawin mo rin sa kabila to maintain, diba, the essence of this symbol, the symbol of equality. So, ito ay meron tayong exponent. Do not forget, meron tayo rito exponent na 1. And so, we need to multiply that exponent to the exponent na nilagay natin dito. That is by power of power rule and the product of a power rule from the laws of exponent. So, magiging 1 times 3 is equal to 3. So, ang mangyayari dyan ay 3 raised to 3. Then, eto naman ay magiging x plus 1 and then 3 over 3. Then, this side will become 8. 2 raised to 3 is equal to 8. Next, 3 raised to 3 is equal to 27. And this one, since 3 over 3 is equal to 1, pwede na lang natin siyang isulat na x plus 1. And that is equal to 8. So, next is, maaari natin i-isolate itong quantity na ito, the quantity x plus 1, by dividing both side by 27. Ayan. So, ang matitira rito, kapag dinivide na natin both side by 27, so pwede na natin i-cancel out yan. Ang matitira na lang sa atin ay x plus 1 is equal to 8 over 27. Ayan. So, zoom natin ng konti. Ayan, to finalize. Now, ang gagawin natin, we are going to subtract 1. Diba? From both sides of the equation. If we subtract 1 here, and we also subtract 1, what will happen? Ang matitira na lang dito ay, so 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So, matira na lang dito ay x. And then, i-subtract mo siya. Okay, to subtract that, etong minus 1 ay pwede mo siyang, ayan, natin. Yung minus 1, pwede mo siyang gawing minus 27 over 27. Mas madali mo siyang maisusubtract. Kasi ang 27 divided by 27 is equal to 1. Okay, bakit natin ginawa yon? Kasi madali nating maisubtract pag magkaparehas ang kanilang denominator. So, let us finalize our answer. X now is equal to 8 minus 27 is just equal to negative 19, ayan, over 27. Ayan. So, ayan na yung ating magiging pinaka final answer. Ayan. So, tignan natin ang buo. Ayan. Yung ating final answer. Ayan. So, i-plug in lang natin itong value na to doon sa ating given equation. So, it becomes 3 Then, yan, yung x, palitan natin ng negative 19 over 27. Tapos, plus 1 equals 2. Okay? Next is 3. Then, etong 1, palitan natin yan. Gawin natin negative 19 over 27. So, plus 27 over 27 equals 2. Yan. Next. So, ang mangyari dyan, negative 19 plus 27 ay magiging positive 8 over 27 equals 2. So, magiging the cube root of 8 is 2 and the cube root of 27 is 3 equals 2. So, ang mangyari dyan ngayon, di ba? 3 divided by 3, if we divide 3 to 3, that is equal to 1. So, 2 na lang ang matitira dyan. So, it means to say, 2 is equal to 2. So, x is equal to negative 19 over 27 really satisfy our given equation. Dahil, nag-balance siya. Okay? By our checking. O, dagdagan pa natin. Meron pa tayo sa example. Okay, for our third example, ang gawin natin agad dito ay i-transform natin into rational exponent. So, itong 2x plus 1, gawin natin raised to 1/3. Then, of course, ganun din ang gagawin natin sa kabila. X plus 8, i-transform din natin equal raised to 1/3. Ayan. So, i-apply uli natin yung ating laws of exponent, the power of power rule. I-raise natin sa exponent na 3 yung both side of our equation. Okay? Anong target natin dito? Okay? Para mawala yung ating rational exponent. Because 1/3 times 3 is equal to 2x plus 1, quantity 2x plus 1 raised to, diba? 3 over 3. Then, quantity x plus 8 is 3 over 3 din. Ayan. So, dahil 3 over 3, it is just equal to 1. So, you can just simply write 2x plus 1 is equal to x plus 8. So, hindi na siya masyadong mahirap tignan. Di ba? Yun ang ating target. Matanggal natin yung ating mga algebraic expression inside the radical symbol. So, pagka ganito na, maaari na natin gawing 2x minus x is equal to 8 minus 1. So, ang ginagawa lang natin dito, para mapaikli natin yung ating ginagawa, instead of subtracting 1 here, diba? Siyempre, mag-subtract tayo both sides. So, nag-subtract tayo dito. And then, kailangan natin itong ilipat sa kabila. So, we subtracted x. Nag-subtract din tayo dito ng x. Okay? Ganun lang yon. So, in other words, pwede naman ang gawin nating paraan is just yung tinatawag nilang transposition method. So, eto, transpose natin sa kabila o transfer, 2x minus x is equal to x. And then, this one, transfer natin sa kabila, magiging 8 minus 1. Okay? Kapag mabilisan at master mo na yung concept, pwedeng ganun na lang yung gawin. Next, 2x minus x is equal to x. Then, 8 minus 1 is equal to 7. So, ibig sabihin, finally, ang value ng x natin ay 7. Okay? If without, maaari ka rin naman gumamit ng checking. So, i-plug in mo lang. Dito sa ating checking, maging 3. Tapos yung 2x plus 1 mo, maging 2 times 7 plus 1. Ayan. Then, dito naman ay 3. Then, 7 plus 8. Ayan. Okay, tanda na, pina-plug in lang natin yung nakuha nating value ng x. For us to check if the value of x that we got can really satisfy the given equation. So, 2 times 7 is equal to 14 plus 1. Then, 7 plus 8 is equal to 15. So, this one, 14 plus 1 is equal to 15. Diba? And, ganun din sa kabila. So, therefore, x is equal to 7 can really satisfy the given radical equation. So, tama yung ating sagot. Okay, dear students, kagaya ng lagi kong sinasabi, kung gusto mong sa matay humusay, palagi ang pagpapractice, yan ang kinakailangan.